author's note. Oh my god. It's run out of story. The book is over. There must be more, there must be more. What do I read now? Well, of course, you could go up to your bookshelf and you could grab randomly, but that might not work because A, you might pick up a book that you can't read because you haven't read the first book of the series, you can pick up a book you're not in the mood for, you can pick up a book you don't like, you could pick up somebody else's book, you don't even know what that's doing there, and you could pick up a book that you've already read recently and you don't want to reread it. So that won't work, so what will we do instead? A really popular method is the book jar. This is when you write all the titles of the books that you want to choose from down on bits of paper. You fold them up and you put them into a jar or whatever other container you like, and then you pick one out at random or you get somebody else to do it for you, and then you read whatever book you've written on that piece of paper. There's lots of variations on this. Some people write down genres rather than books, or they have a really small shortlist to pick from rather than every book they own. Some people limit it only to review books, or books they own, or library books, or books they've got to read for a challenge. I don't know who invented this idea, but I will have a look and put a few examples in the blog posts that will go along with this video. You could also use the internet to help you find a book that matches your mood. On my Goodreads page I have shelves set up for different genres, like here you can see my fairy tales list. I've got a fantasy list as well. It's got 63 books on it, so this is going to take a while. Yep, you can see lots of these I've read, but there we go, there's still loads more. Whee. I've also got a unread YA section. Yep. So if I'm in the mood just to read some YA, I think I've also got a contemporary shelf. Yep, I've got it RL for real life. So I can put historical on it as well. You could even name shelves after your moods, so you could have a shelf for books that you think will make you happy, or books that will give you the opportunity to have a good cry, or books that are sort of educational. It's up to you. If you're not sure what mood you're in, you could decide to complete a challenge, or at least attempt one. Here's a novel challenge blog for you. Whee. Or you could try to read every book on a list. We've got the BBC Big Read. Anybody remember that? You could take a photo of your TBR or a shortlist and ask Twitter. You could also ask Twitter without a shortlist, but I wouldn't recommend this unless you want to risk spending a lot of money. Well, finally, if the author of the book you've just read is not a debut author, you could just binge read their entire back catalogue. Thanks for watching. How do you like to choose books? Let me know in the comments. Yay!